welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your January 2017. Happy New Year, everyone. Reading. I'm really sorry it's a tad late. It's just that I stayed at my brother-in-law and my twin sister's house over Christmas and the New Year. And they've got a big house, but the living area is for living for the family, and I had to record very early morning, I remember, before everybody got up. The problem is I had a lot of personal readings over Christmas, so I had to use the time in the early mornings to record personal videos, didn't leave any time for YouTube, and the only time I got to record for YouTube was on New Year's Eve when they'd gone out, and even then it was only 3 videos. So I'm coming to you now, I'm back at home. We're not doing the inset box this month, guys, where you see the picture of all the cards being, only because it takes a long time to set up and a long time to try and edit those videos, and I just don't have the time because everything's a little bit late as it is, alright? But next month definitely, because next month is Valentine's, and I'm going to be coming up with some beautiful twin flame readings. Let's see what happens. So anyway, we're going to have a look and tune in for Taurus for January 2017. Universe Group, show me what's going on for Taurus. Show me Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. What's coming in for Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs? Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs for the month of January 2017. Show me what's coming in for Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs for January 2017. Show me. Right, so we've shuffled the cards, Taurus. We're going to split the deck into 3. Collect it back up. We're doing on my normal now. God, I hope you can't see that bit that I just drank from there. Right, sorry. I'm feeling a little bit nuts today. Please pardon me, guys. Right, Taurus. Let's do my normal Celtic cross. And then I'll pull some clarifiers with the reading. This looks like a interesting one. Right. You know, this King of Swords guy keeps coming up for so many of the signs. It's unbelievable. This is either an official person or somebody you know, Taurus. Whoa, this looks a little bit complicated, to be honest, this one. You now position, I always start off with, because it shows you now and what you're doing in the now in January. 7 of Swords shows up, along with this King of Swords energy. And you look at the 7 of Swords and the King of Swords. King of Swords is usually an official person. The 7 of Swords is usually trying to get away with something. So maybe some of you guys are trying to avoid some form of justice here, or you're trying to avoid... I'm not saying that you are, but the you now does show you as the 7 of Swords, and it seems to be around the King of Swords. So it could be that you're trying to avoid justice, especially if this is somebody in the law, lawyer, barrister, taxman, whatever you want to call it. You might be, 7 of Swords is often using mental agility, mental intelligence, but it's also the card that says I'm running away or I'm trying to escape something. So you might be trying to escape, a 7 of Swords individual, somebody who's cold, detached, but also somebody who has the capacity to pass a sentence or to pass some form of a judgment. After all, it is a King of Swords, and who better to pass a judgment than a King of Swords? King of Swords are usually barristers, judges, lawyers, that type of thing. You're running away, I feel, Taurus, from a King of Swords character, because the root issue is Temperance and the 10 of Wands, and I feel that you are struggling. Temperance is where you are trying to create something that can, when you get Temperance, it's about mixing and matching, Taurus. So Temperance is about, when you did science at school and you tried to make a formula to create something that was right, the perfect combination. It's that card. It's about, this is why This is called the alchemist. It's someone that's trying to mix and match a couple of potions so they get the right degree or the right combination or the right measurement. So it seems that trying to come to some form of adjustment or making adjustments is causing some form of struggle here. And we're not going to say that this is love. You can't be love every month, Taurus. So not all my readings are based on love, and they can't be, but it's just based on general things. And I just try and read, do the reading as generally as I can. I feel that trying to concede something, maybe, the Temperance card can mean I try and agree, or, I'm trying to make an agreement. I'm trying to, thrash something out, or I'm trying to make sure that, this is serving everybody's higher purpose. But there is something here that is leading to some really hard work or some real struggle with that Ten of Wands. Because Ten of Wands means the most pressure. It means, okay, I'm still pushing, I'm still trying to push this thing along, but I'm tired, man. I'm so tired. And I feel that your energy is exhausted through trying to, if you are trying to avoid some form of justice here, the you now position, Taurus, it could be that this comes through the root issue being that you are trying to, make some fair adjustment in your life. So you're trying to kind of come to some form of an agreement. It could be with the King of Swords, because this is the person that you're trying to either avoid, or you're escaping their justice, or you might be trying to avoid something difficult with this individual. And in order to do that, the root issue for the month might be that you're trying to make something work here. It's causing a lot of pressure. So for example, if you owe money to a particular person, creditor, taxman, whatever you want to call it, it might be that the Temperance card is saying that you're making an agreement, but it's beyond your boundaries, because that's what the Ten of Wands is. It's like, it's pressure. Whatever it is that you're trying to juggle here, Taurus, it might be causing a hell of a lot of pressure with that, with the Ten of Wands, because you're trying to make an adjustment here. You're trying to make the right combination to please, I feel, the King of Swords, because this is the person that you're trying to escape or avoid, or, there's a lot of thought that's gone into how you're going to, possibly escape some form of justice or some form of communication, or difficult communication maybe, with this individual. And how do you do that? Well, it's about trying to make some form of an alliance maybe, or agreement with the Temperance card, or adjustment with this King of Swords. But it seems to be leading to some huge pressures, because you've got that Ten of Wands showing there being the root issue for the month, Taurus. So as a result of that, we've got the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands is usually about some form of communication. It's where you're either getting a letter, or you're expressing something here. And, it's communication to do with, and it does involve some form of meeting. You've got that Three of Pentacles there, okay? Or it can suggest that maybe there's communication that involves a plan, or working out of a plan, because this is what the Three of Pentacles is, an agreement. It could be communication on how you agree on something that is far more easier to deal with, because your challenge is the Emperor. Now, the Emperor might be a large organisation. Emperors can be large organisations. They can be fathers. They can be people who are in authority. I'm going to get another card with that Emperor showing up here. Yeah, there's something to do with an organisation, or there is something to do with, sorry, when this goes dark, I go dark. Yeah, so there's something to do with either the challenge being receiving money, maybe. Six of Pentacles is receiving money, and it could be from the Emperor, from an organisation. That might be what your challenge is. So the Emperor, as I've said, is a large organisation. It can be a university, it can be a school, it can be a government institution. So the Emperor can be a government. Maybe you owe money. The Six of Pentacles doesn't always mean that you receive it. Sometimes you've got to pay it out. So maybe you owe money. Maybe your challenge is that you owe money to the Emperor, and it could be the government or something like that. So in the present situation, that leaves you at justice. You should receive justice here. But, the thing is, if you are owed money, if you're the one that should be receiving money from the Emperor, maybe somebody like a government organisation owes you money and you're waiting for a payout. It could be a father figure or somebody like that owes you money, Six of Pentacles and that Emperor, and that leaves you justice. Let's see what's coming up with justice in the present. Justice means that you receive rewards, or it means that you get your justice in the present situation. Also, though, this card can mean I'll have a big decision to make. Well, I feel the thing with justice is it's saying that a decision that's been made leads to some form of progress in this situation. Because you've got the Two of Wands, and Two of Wands for me often refers to progress. But it's small progress that's being made here. Because we'll put all this together in a moment anyway, Taurus. The best case scenario within the first 2 weeks in January 2017 is showing us the Two of Swords. But the Two of Swords represents block out, or in two minds, or at a crossroads. And the Six of Cups means support. And I feel that this is not to do with children. This is something to do with maybe support, or it could be to do with children, especially if there's a father figure here who owes you money, or who's got to pay something out to you with this Emperor card. Somebody who's in a position to give you money here with that Emperor and the Six of Pentacles. And I feel if the challenge is that, then you're waiting for some money to come, maybe. But the best case scenario is that Two of Swords. And Two of Swords can mean, I'm in a difficult position, or there are two ways that I could think about this. Or it represents that there is an evaluation that is being made, or a decision needs to be made, possibly, over the Six of Cups. Could be children, for example. Maybe some of you guys have got kids and you're finding it difficult to feed and clothe the kids because, it's interesting because we do have that you are trying to escape or avoid a King of Swords. And I feel that this is an official person. So maybe this is a court or somebody that you owe money to, because I feel that you've made some arrangements. The root issue is the arrangements that you've made. That Temperance card means arrangements, because it means to arrange. So I feel that some arrangements that you guys have made are leading to some pressure. I feel that you have, what's going on here potentially is you've made a arrangement in the past, because usually the root issue is the distant past card as well. So it's what's led to the present situation. So it could be, for me, this is some arrangements you've made that now are no longer working for you because it's just creating more pressure. So it might have been when you had more money or something like that. You made an arrangement with your creditors to pay your money at a certain level, and now it might be that money's not so great. And you want to escape the King of Swords, or the wrath of some form of justice coming to you around this. Not that it's your fault. You're escaping this King of Swords because the root issue is that some arrangement that you made is leading to more pressure with that Ten of Wands. As a result of that, there needs to be a meeting. There seems to be some communication on how you can possibly rearrange a new agreement, I feel, with that Three of Pentacles. Because your challenge is the Emperor. And I feel the Emperor is something, maybe... it could be for some of you guys that you're waiting on money from a governmental establishment, or you're waiting for money from somewhere. And maybe this is the source of your income, because we do have money cards here, very strong ones as well, showing up. So maybe from the Emperor, this is the source with that Six of Pentacles of your income. And you can't pay someone until you get paid from somewhere else. And therefore, as a result of this communication, possibly about making some form of rearrangement with that Three of Pentacles, maybe in the centre of the reading, the big decision, or a decision that's been made, justice, decrees that, okay, we can possibly with that Two of Wands start over again, or, we can start a new process maybe with that Two of Wands walking forward. But this leaves you within the first 2 weeks, Taurus, is the Two of Swords and the Six of Cups. So maybe you have to... Two of Swords means to block out. But it also means to use our rationale and our logic rather than our feelings over the Six of Cups. So there's something to do with maybe having to... I'm just trying to think how I want to phrase this. Maybe the best case scenario is that you're in two minds, maybe around children, or how you're going to feed the kids, or whatever it is. Even if, I do feel that there might be children involved here, because you've got that Six of Cups, a card about children, and you're the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords says to me, I have to do what is logically right instead of what my heart desires. Because this person on the Two of Swords often has to do what feels that they have to do what is logically right, rather than what their heart desires. What their heart desires be hanged, because they've got the swords crossing their heart, and their water, which is their feelings, is in the background. They're ignoring it. They're ignoring how they truly feel, because they feel, okay, well, I must pay attention to what my mind tells me is the right thing. And so they're kind of blocking out this, they're blocking out any kind of, I feel the best case scenario is to block out with that Six of Cups any type of emotion, maybe, or emotional feelings, or, you know, there could be something around children with that Six of Cups, but you're blocking out any type of, it's almost like you're maturing with that Two of Swords and the Six of Cups. You're blocking out any type of childish feelings around this. It's almost like you're growing up, or you're maturing over something here. It's like, okay, right, I've got to sort this situation out no matter what, because so-and-so needs to be paid, this needs to be paid, but I'm struggling maybe with repayments. That I'm getting the sense that some of you guys might be struggling with an arrangement that you made over some form of repayment, and you're going to have to do some rearranging here, and you have to grow up amongst that. In January, even if it's a small thing, you have to just kind of take control of it. In the immediate future, though, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, so it shows maybe some money or an opportunity coming to some of you guys. Ace of Pentacles often shows a payment or money or some form of opportunity that's being presented, and it's got to be money because you've got a Knight of Pentacles here. So I feel that money is being awarded to you with that Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. But in around that, we do have the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is an influence coming in, shows jealousy, Taurus. I feel jealousy that possibly somebody's jealous and they're worried around that. Because this is the influences that are coming in, or other people or influences around you that are coming in. So there's somebody who's quite jealous. They might seek to take what you've got. And it's causing some worry with that Nine of Swords energy. Whenever you get cards like the Five of Swords, they're nasty cards, because they represent challenges, or people who are jealous, or people who want to cause disharmony, or they want to cause some kind of challenge to you. And it's causing the Nine of Swords energy. Jealousy or conflict or a fight that causes worry with that Nine of Swords. Your hopes will be the Fool, and that is to be free. But even so, this Five of Swords could mean, you know, Five of Swords often means somebody who wants to show that they're in control, and it causes worry. So it might be that what's coming in as a result of you receiving this money is somebody that you owe, or somebody who wants money from you. It could be this King of Swords, because you are trying to escape that individual. It could be that, you know, they see that you have money. And it could be, I mean, you know, you receive money here. You've got Ace of Pentacles showing as you're receiving money in the immediate future. Maybe you're the ones that, as a result of receiving money, you're presenting it, because the Knight of Pentacles can often mean what you pay out. So if you get a Knight of Pentacles, sometimes you're paying money out. So it could be you receive money, as soon as you receive it, you pay it out. But coming in around that is the Five of Swords. Maybe this card simply means that you're feeling slightly defeated because you've had money come in, but as soon as you get it in, you're paying out, and that's what's causing you the worry, that you're having to give this money to somebody who's possibly got the upper hand, potentially. Your hopes will be Fool, and Fool often means freedom. But I often look, you know, you've got the Fool and the Knight of Swords together, and that's an interesting combination, because I often, whenever I see the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Swords is chasing this Fool. So I have to look at tarot interaction as well. I don't know whether this is a hope or a fear. Maybe your fear is that you made a foolish move, because you got that Fool, and Fool can mean foolish, and the Knight of Swords can mean move. It means that you moved too quickly. So maybe your fear is that you did something too quickly. Maybe your fear will be, well, shit, I got this money through, because we can see that your challenge is the Emperor and the Six of Pentacles. Maybe your challenge is to receive some money from an Emperor. Could be somebody in your life, an ex-partner. It could be a governmental place. That's why you're running away from the King of Swords. You don't receive the money yet to pay this individual. because the challenge is an arrangement that you've made in the past with this individual you're now struggling with. And therefore, you need to communicate to this person, well, maybe I need to rearrange something with that Three of Pentacles. Because your challenge is, well, I'm waiting to receive money maybe from an emperor, from a higher up, a governmental place that owes me money, or somebody in authority that owes me money. And that leaves you in the present situation. Well, maybe with justice, finally, I've managed to, even out the scales here. And this allows me a bit of breathing space, maybe with that Two of Wands, to not have to worry so much. Because twos often represent the start of progress. So the start of, justice in the present, it leaves you out. And it possibly with that Two of Wands, maybe the start of a resolution or something. But the best case scenario, more than likely, is that you're going to need to grow up, I feel. Or there's something that you, maybe if you've got children, you can't give it to the kids because you've got the Two of Swords, which means to block out. Use your mind instead of your heart, maybe over children. So maybe there's something to do with children not being able to give them what they want. Or Christmas time, in a way, you would have probably done something here with them anyway. But, if they needed new shoes, maybe you have to sacrifice things like that. Or maybe it's, using your rationality instead of your heart, maybe with that Six of Cups, something like that. But you're having to grow up somewhere along the line and, really kind of take the reins and take this situation for what it is, be in control. In the immediate future, we see that you get money in, Ace of Pentacles. But as soon as you get it, I feel maybe with this Knight of Pentacles, you give it away. Or it could be that you get money in that allows you to start, saving towards some form of a goal, maybe with that Knight of Pentacles. But, I feel that if you have to pay this money out, Taurus, in the immediate future, the influence is coming in as a result of that. You're going to be feeling a little bit down with that Five of Swords, possibly even a little bit defeated, and that causes you some worry. But also it could say, maybe if you get money in and you are planning something with the Knight of Pentacles energy here, that this Five of Swords is saying, well, coming in around the corner is there's somebody who wants to take what you got, and that's going to cause you worry. You kind of know that what you're getting in here, somebody's going to want to take either way. And your fears will be, well, it could be that if you've given something already in January and it's left you with high and dry again with nothing, maybe I was foolish to quickly give something away. Maybe I should have drawn this out until I was in a better position, maybe in February. Because we did make that rearrangement there, maybe. And maybe I should have kind of just drawn this out instead of being so quick to give what was given to me. It's left me back at square one. I've not got any money again. And I've had to wait all this time to get this money in from the Emperor. I've got it now, and now I've gone and paid it out. If you haven't paid it out, Taurus, and you're wanting to make some plans with that money, maybe, but what's coming in is somebody who's challenging you for the money with that Five of Swords, and it's causing you some worry. Your fears will be then if you don't pay with that Fool, because the Fool means to be careless, so your fears might be, well, if I'm careless with the money, this guy's still going to just come after me, the Knight of Swords. And that Knight of Swords is the same as that King of Swords fella there. That's what I think. So your fears will be, well, if I don't pay, because I'm worried, this person still wants their money. The Five of Swords individual still wants their money. And I'm worried about it. And what I'm fearing is that if I'm careless with the money that I get in with that Ace of Pentacles, that I'm wanting to hold on to maybe with the Knight of Pentacles, but there's somebody there who wants their money, the Five of Swords, and it's worrying me. My fear will be that if I'm careless maybe with the money, they're going to be very angry. They're just going to come gunning for me. So, therefore, Taurus, I feel in the outcome in January, I feel that there is, there's going to be felt some disappointment by you guys, the Four of Cups. Or I feel that you're going to recognise that if you only offer something small to this person, whoever it is that you owe money to, or you've got to give something to, they're not going to be very happy with it. But this can also say, well, I'm disappointed because I'm disappointed, or I recognise that there's something I can't do with this Four of Cups because the mental clarity comes with the Ace of Swords. Something that I can't accept, or something that I can't, it's almost like you're saying, Taurus, I can't go giving just one No. I feel that this is saying in the outcome that you've got to give something to this person. Okay. In order to cut through maybe some difficulty or, you know, something difficult you've had with this King of Swords. Because I do feel some of you guys with this reading, if I'm being honest, are kind of trying, not avert justice, but you are afraid of not being able to pay a bill or pay someone or give somebody something that you owe them. For some of you guys, a lot of money stuff is coming up for I forgot what I was going to say there. I just thought of something. I drew another card. And you know the ideal in tarot interactions, but also the keywords. Let's do the reading again. And then we're going to do the overall outcome for this reading. Okay, for January 2016, Taurus. I feel that some of you guys, because the you now position is showing you guys as a Seven of Swords. Sometimes this is about being mentally savvy. Sometimes it's about running away. Sometimes it's about escaping your problems, okay? Sometimes it's about forgetting. So some of you guys might have forgotten a King of Swords, somebody that you owe something to. It might be that you're trying to avoid a King of Swords, or you're trying to escape an official person, something like that. Because it looks like the root issue is an arrangement that you made with this individual. It might have led to some pressures, maybe with that Ten of Wands. You know, you make an arrangement with the Temperance cards. So something you make an arrangement in order to create equilibrium within a situation. So it satisfies you and it satisfies the other person. But it looks like some arrangement you made, and it might have been from way back, is causing some pressure here with that Ten of Wands for you guys. And therefore it might be that with this Page of Wands, you need to say something, you need to communicate what's going on here. And maybe with that Three of Pentacles, possibly some new arrangement here, because we can see that you're possibly, showing plans, if this is you and a partner, or if it's not you and a partner, you're talking to two people here, and they're showing you a new arrangement with this piece of paper here, if you can see it, that they're holding. Your challenge is receiving money, maybe. The Six of Pentacles means to receive cash. It could be from an emperor, governmental place, somewhere that maybe you can't pay someone because you're waiting for money from the government, or you're waiting for money from your job, or that type of thing. The place that pays you your money is the emperor. But the good thing is it leaves you in the present, because you've discussed maybe rearranging something with that Three of Pentacles. In January, it leads you to the present situation of justice. So you've finally been able to create a harmonious situation here with the Justice card, in which you'll be able to make some slow and steady progress with that Two of Wands moving forward. Because the best case scenario is the Two of Swords. And it might be that you'll need to block out children. So it might be that you'll need to, if you've got kids and you're a single parent, it might be that you need to block out all the niceties that you can do. You can see that on the Six of Pentacles, this child here is being offered a bucket of flowers from an older child. So, and the Two of Swords means to block out. So for some of you guys, it might be that you have to block out the niceties. You know, the nice stuff, doing the nice stuff, you know, going to fairs, or going to McDonald's or Five Guys or some nice burger bar, or, a nice getaway. It might be that you have to make some form of sacrifice, either around children or around niceties that you have in your life, because it's all about growing up and paying attention to the responsibilities. In the next 2 weeks of January, Taurus, it could be that you are finally receiving a payout. That payout that was a challenge from the Emperor here with the Six of Pentacles and the Emperor. You receive some payout, I feel, and it'll either be that the payout you receive, you pay, because the Knight of Pentacles can represent us paying money to others. You pay out. Or it could be the money that you receive, you want to hold on to it with that Knight of Pentacles, because you've got some plans you want to make. However, what's coming in? If you're holding on to money that you receive, Taurus, it might be that you got challenges. They want to take it, because those challenges here, the Five of Swords, these might be the bailiffs, the Five of Swords guys, all right? Or the Five of Swords guys might be the bailiffs, all right? Working on behalf of that King of Swords, for example. Something to do with the courts or something like that. And it might make you worried, all right? So if you got money coming in the immediate future, the second 2 weeks of January, and you want to hold on to it with that Knight of Pentacles, you got plans, might be what's coming in. You get a message communication from the bailiffs and it gets you worried and you're like, so they might send you a reminder, you owe money for such, we made a rearrangement that you would pay the money by such and such a time, and you got to pay it because these people are after your ass, all right? And as a result of that, or it could be that you receive money and you pay it out, that Knight of Pentacles, and therefore coming in around that, somebody's feeling quite smug. They got the money and you're upset with that. Because if you want to hold on to money that you receive, Taurus, in January, your fears will be that if I'm careless, that Fool card, if I act like a fool, you know what, they're still got to be after my ass. Because that Knight of Swords, again, is another person of the law, often a police officer or a bailiff or something like that. You've got a lot of official people showing up here in January. So whether you pay, you know, if you've paid this money out and, you know, these people get what you've paid out, the Five of Swords, and it's left you upset because you paid everything you earned out, or pretty much what you earned out. Could be that your hopes are to be free, the Fool, from being chased for this money with the Knight of Swords. However, if you get paid and perhaps you want to hold on to the money because you got some plans, Taurus, what's coming in around that is you might receive some communication from a bailiff. You said you'd pay the money on such and such a date, bailiff whoever, from the court, Five of Swords guy, and we want the money now, and you're like, oh shit, better pay it, because you're going to be worried like, bloody hell, man, if I make a foolish, if I'm like, I don't care about this situation, I'm carefree, man, they're going to be after my ass. Can you see how the Knight of Swords is chasing the Fool? So you don't want that on your tail, do you? So therefore, in the outcome, there might be disappointment here with this Four of Cups, all right, in what you have to offer. But the truth with the Ace of Swords, the truth, Ace of Swords, I believe, will set you free with the Tower. So it's about a month of making sacrifices for some of you Taurians, I'm afraid, with this reading, okay? I just feel that it's a month of saying, you know, there are certain things you're not going to want to do. You're going to stall for, you know, there's a lot of money shit showing up for people in January. But it's not surprising because we come off the back of Christmas, all right? And it's difficult in January. You get all the bills coming at once and you spent a load of money over the Christmas period. So for some of you guys, it'll be a case of, oh, shit, man, if I could possibly get away with this bill for this month, whatever, then maybe next month I can. But it's really saying, you know, the best thing is just to pay up what you owe in January, and then you'll be free. You will be free, because you don't want somebody, some hard-ass geezer. You see that Knight of Swords, that's a messenger of the law, or somebody, a police officer, or someone's chasing you, you know. It's like Five of Swords, a bailiff, this type of thing. It's got you worried with that Nine of Swords. Oopsie daisy. That's another video of mine that I'm... stop that there. So I don't feel that you want that. So it's really saying it's probably best just to let's cut this down. Just to do the necessary thing, Taurus, and pay up what you owe, as it were. So if this resonates with you, of course, let's have a look at what the angels are saying. Universe, Spirit, what is the advice you have for Taurus in the month of January 2017? What is the advice? Show me the advice that you have for Taurus. What's the advice that you have for Taurus? Show me. No. It says no, plain and simple. Let's have a look why it says no. The response to your inquiry is a firm no. You needn't worry though, as you will see why this was the perfect answer as time goes by. So whatever that means for you, it means for you. But I feel that if you, this reading is almost saying to me that you are trying to rob Sammy to pay Lammy, or rob Lammy to pay Sammy, as my Jamaican mother would have said. You know, in other words, I'm trying to cut corners to do this, that and the other. And in this reading, it's saying it's best just to face up to everything in January, no matter what. Even if it leaves you dirt poor, at least you're free and you haven't got anybody on your back. And the best thing to do is to... follow through with arrangements that you've made. You might want to have fun, but fun, Six of Cups can be fun. But you're going to need to cut that out, I feel, with the Two of Swords. You're going to need to ignore that or block it out or something. Block out fun. So maybe if you're thinking about, you know, you do have here that maybe an arrangement has led to some struggle with that Temperance and the Ten of Wands. And it leaves you at the present of Justice. Maybe you're making a big decision over a direction you need to take as well with that Two of Wands. But the best case scenario for the first 2 weeks is, you know, Two of Swords can often mean no. Six of Cups to fun. So take your responsibilities, in other words, seriously. And the outcome being, I feel, that though it's a disappointment, that Four of Cups, the truth, that Ace of Swords will set you free, I feel, with the Tower. So I feel just face up to whatever it is you've got to face up to, Taurus, in the month of January 2017. And everything goes on fine from there. That's your reading for January 2017, Taurus. I'm going to try and come back with the love readings, maybe third week in January, something like that. Right now, I don't think I've got the time. But yeah, thank you so much for your time, guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.